1, 2, 3. Oops, I lost my mouse. Hold on a second. What the f*** is going on? I think my mouse died. Hold on. What the f*** is going on? You don't feed the damn thing, it's gonna die. 1, 2, 3.
On today's show, Jay teaches us how to clean the glands on his dog. A bunch of Indians go crazy in India when Metallica shows up late. Doug from the Van Satters sits down and talks to me about Star Wars. And our special musical guest, Billy Baldwin, gives their album away for free on Bandcamp. Don't say any potty words, because my mom is listening.
Oh, baby, I love you. You fucking bastard.
Hey, Planet Earth, it's Live Nude Puppets. We're back. It's Bobby Puppet.
And I'm Jay Puppet.
Go f*** yourself.
Vouchers? We ain't got no vouchers. We don't need no vouchers. I don't have to show you any stinking vouchers.
All these people were ready to swing to the beating sounds of Metallica, and now they're rioting and throwing shit all over the place. It is out of control.
The cows are not safe. There are children riding on cows. You cannot do that. It's not a pony.
Don't milk it. It's not safe. It's not nice to do that.
Children are throwing poop at the monkeys and riding on the cows. There's people in India
What else we
listening.
have?
We love you in India. We know you're listening. We're not making fun of you. We're just saying you're like the only one less patient than you. Like the next one is Canada. And I don't
Or
trust
dead.
them.
Dead people are pretty patient.
Dead people are the most patient, then Indian people,
really
then
are.
Canadians.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a good packing order. I can go with that.
And then we would be the least patient.
Hey, no shit.
Yeah, and we all want to be superstar Americans. And
My daughter turned to me the other day. She goes, "You have anger
mansions.
management issues." I said, "You think so?"
You think?
No shit, huh?
Go get my biggest belt.
Have you ever had a blowjob with Altoids?
No, I never even crossed my mind.
Put it on your bucket list.
Okay. Altoids.
It's different, man.
What will that do?
Altoids.
Altoids are
different.
what are Altoids? Oh, that's the curiously
The little breath mint thing.
The curiously strong mint that the Brits brought us.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's something you should try.
Okay, but I don't give blowjobs. This is for getting one, right?
Oh, this is so confusing. Yes.
Okay, the ladies.
When you're the next time you receive one, maybe you have it.
Yeah, we got to be more
Here,
clear.
your breath stinks.
Okay.
Give me a
Not
blowjob.
the next time I'm sucking on one. The next time someone's sucking
Yeah.
on mine.
No. Yeah.
What about going down on
Next
a
time
girl
you-
with Altoids? Can you do that?
The next time you suck your dick, maybe you put an Altoid in your mouth first, and then you go down
I
on
wish I
yourself,
could.
And then, hey,
If I could suck my dick, it would be 4 feet long. It would have to be.
dude.
Good morning, Siri. Let's get rid of this morning wood. Open up my super secret file.
Bobby, I'm concerned with the amount of porn that you are storing inside of me.
You know, now that you mention it, I kind of been concerned about the way my penis is starting to bend to the left.
Let me have a look.
What do you think?
Bobby, I think you should leave your penis alone. It's starting to look deformed.
Yeah, it is starting to look like a piece of broccoli. But that could be a good thing, right? I mean, chicks like broccoli.
I don't know how to respond to that.
What really has me concerned, Siri, is not so much what my penis looks like, but the things I think about just to get an erection. I mean, I'm thinking of old women, with big meat curtains, and then I think about punching them with boxing gloves until they pass out.
Bobby, maybe you should talk to someone about this.
I'm too ashamed, Siri. I can't let people know what stuff is inside of you. I should erase all this right now.
Bobby, just because you watch porn that would scare Satan doesn't mean you're a bad person yourself.
Okay, Siri, let's get to business. Open up my super secret file.
No, Bobby, I have a better idea. Lick my 16-bit plug hole, you tiny penis bastard. You are a good boy, lick mommy faster.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, dude. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, dude. Like,
Me too.
like, yeah.
What do you think of the new one?
I am pleased for my daughter's sake, and it is better than the last 3 by far.
I'll tell you flat out. I thought it was whack.
Okay.
Totally whack. I didn't like it.
I didn't like the death scene. Spoiler alert, Solo gets killed. I didn't like that. I thought that was lame. They could have done better.
It all seemed phoned in to me. I mean, it was very close to the first movie's plot.
Yeah.
I thought, it was nothing original at all.
No,
at
I
least
agree
the
100%.
first, the second trilogy, it was new stuff. I mean, I know people hate on it a lot. I didn't hate it, but I know it's not great. But it was new material, which I thought was cool. This didn't feel new to me.
It definitely wasn't new. I don't think that, and I don't want to put the dude who plays Kylo Ren, I can't remember his name right now. I don't want to
he sucked, man. He sucked.
Yeah, he wasn't good. And they made
him
play the kind of like nervousness, and he didn't have control, and that wasn't very scary.
He was he was a bratty teenager. What kind of Sith Lord is that?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to take this little bit out, and it's going to end up somewhere else in another episode where me and you are talking about Star Wars. I'm not losing this. It may not be in the interview, but it'll be in the show sometime for sure. Because last weekend I was at Wizard World Chicago, and I was walking into the green room, and walking out of the green room was a very famous woman and her dog. And I looked at her, and I said, "Good morning, Princess Leia." And she looked, and Carrie Fisher looked at me, and she said, "Aren't you a little fat for a stormtrooper?"
That's awesome.
I'm 305 pounds. She hit it right on the nose. Oh, man.
What a stupid term.
Yeah. Actually,
come on.
You know why Santa Claus doesn't go to Jewish houses?
Why?
Because he's an anti-Semite. That's the only reason. He just hates Jews. That's why he doesn't go. It has nothing to do with Santa. Has nothing to do with Jesus. So don't get all mixed up.
He's the original Nazi.
Christmas has nothing to do with Jesus.
I believe I'm trying to remember a report that my daughter did, and I think that she said that in the report it was like an Austrian descent of the tale of Saint Nick.
See, there's proof.
Yeah, the name's been changed a few times. It's evolved into
Saint Nikolai.
But it was something like that. And that's where you also get Krampus, because you have to have a light side and a dark side to things.
I get crumpets when I don't wipe my butt good. That's a different kind of crumpets.
Dude, quitting was the best thing I ever fucking did for myself. It was the hardest thing, and I don't claim to know.
We
what
need a
people
PO
with
box
serious drugs
so somebody can send me some chant.
I don't compare that to it.
Yeah,
but all I can do is experience what I had.
Me too. I don't drink. I hope we're not disappointing anybody by not being partiers.
Walk a mile in your shoes. I'm not on here.
I mean, you drink, Jay. I mean, you drink.
Tried.
You know.
I've never tried coke. I've never tried pot. I've never tried this shit because I know that I have that personality. I would like it, and I'd go broke. I was watching TV the other day.
Okay.
And you know how my living room is? I've got that chair where the dog likes to jump up on it.
Yeah.
It's like a little tiny couch kind of thing he gets on. We joke because he's a black dog with brown markings, but he's got this tuft of white hair on his ass. And it's the whitest white fur you could ever find. It's because he cleans his ass all the time. His tongue is constantly on his asshole. And he'll just sit there and he's like... And you can eventually hear it's like, this is disgusting, but funny as shit, too.
He only grooms his butt.
He's like, I'm like, dude, you're making love to your asshole.
Maybe you got to clean out those little glands.
I don't know. I got a groomer that takes care of this shit like that. I don't have to worry about that type of stuff.
How was your day, honey?
Guess how many dogs I had to stick my finger in their ass today?
You're not cooking. Wash your hands. Here's the deal. The day you got to clean out
here's
dogs.
Some bleach. Go wash your hands.
Yeah, here's some bleach. Here's some acid. It's bad enough if you walk around and your hand smells like poo, but it's worse if it's from a dog's ass or 7 dogs' asses, depending on the groomer's day.
Was it a good day or a bad day?
Smell my finger. You tell me, asshole. Smell my finger, tell me what kind of fucking day I had.
Yeah, you got to finish high school or you're going to be picking up dog shit. And in today's world, you got to get...
GED equals dog shit.
Yeah. I'm leaving that in.
Go for it. There you go. There's another one. I can do that all day.
Yeah, but we're 9 minutes in. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll save those for the end. So
this show was fun.
with Graham Albright on guitars and vocals, Andrew Brom on drums, David Weston on bass and lead vocals, and with us today, Cayman Ross on keyboards and vocals. How are we doing today?
We're good. How are you?
Not bad at all. I really want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I hear
oh yes, of course.
You're trimming your plants over there as we speak.
Yep, I am. I'm just sitting here breathing on them, making sure they have plenty of CO2. But I'm more than happy to take a break from that to talk to you today.
Well, we really appreciate it. A little bit about the band. I love the title.
Thanks.
What made you land on that?
This band is pretty much the baby of Davidson, the bassist and lead vocalist. And we don't actually know where his humor comes from, and we're still trying to figure out what it is and trying to understand it. So we just sort of were like, okay, when he was like, hey, we're Billy Baldwin, we were like, sure. So we
go with it. He's on a roll.
Yeah, we have no idea, but we really like alliterations. So Billy Baldwin works out because when we like to bust out the bangers, Billy Baldwin's brother band is pretty bolstering. So it works out.
Sent me part of your bio. I really like how you worded this.
Yeah.
Well, and with Do the Brouhaha, to me it almost had like a retro rock punk kind of feel. Was that what you were going for?
I think we're just going for it. We are a band, and anything else is just sort of a bonus. Oh wait, there's another B word.
Wait, rewrite it. Hold on, we gotta go back.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. We pretty much just start with an idea that Davidson usually brings in. He has like lyrics and form pretty much shelled out, and then we work on arranging it. And we just have a natural tendency, I don't know if it's Boston or the school we went to or whatever, to just like play with it until we're bored with it. So it just tends to naturally go up and down in terms of arrangement. So that's why there's loud, there's quiet, there's up, there's down. We just love wild rides.
Well, and you've got a couple albums behind you now, and how long have you guys been together?
I think about a year. Probably just about a year. Yeah, I don't actually know for sure. Because we were all friends before we ever started a band. We all went to music school here in Boston, so we were already involved with a bunch of other things, and this was just the group that hung out after 7 p.m. every night.
Right.
And it just sort of naturally became a band, so I'm not sure exactly when it started.
And it sounds like it's got a strong backbone. I mean, the fact that you guys were all friends before this, Bobby and I are the same way. We've been friends for decades, and then we started doing this show, and it brings an element to a show that you can't explain.
Yeah, it definitely, I think, makes things in practice go faster because there's less verbal communication that's necessary. And each of us have like a really distinct style, down to the fact where we make fun of each other's rhythms that we use over and over. Mm-hmm. So it's just like sometimes it's as easy as like, all right, it's your turn to like do a solo, and then that will shape that section of the song.
I got to ask about your influences.
There are definitely similarities or like common ground, I guess. Yeah, each of us has like a niche that we fall into that the others don't.
Were there any bands that you would call as influences?
Let's see. Well, we really all love Madonna a lot. We love Madonna so much. Please love us, Madonna.
Well, Madonna, if you're listening.
Madonna, if you're listening, please love us.
Just reach out.
We are Billy Baldwin. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. Let's see. As an entire group, maybe. Well, we really all like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard lately. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're an Aussie sort of jam psychedelic rock band. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Check them out. They just came out with a new album, Nonagon Infinity. But anyway, this is about Billy Baldwin.
Yeah, we're talking about your new album. It's coming out yesterday.
Or Tuesday, I guess.
Tuesday? Well,
yeah. All of our merchandise is strictly intangible. So it's like, we're probably going to work on shirts soon, but really it was a struggle for this summer because we had kind of lost our practice space, so we were just scrambling to even get in the same room with all of our instruments.
What happened there?
We just couldn't afford the practice space that we had anymore because a few of the bands that we were sharing it with dropped out pretty suddenly. And it was just sort of like a real estate, like, search scavenger hunt until we found a place that was within our price range that was looking for bodies. And then we filled it up, and now we're finally back on track.
Well, cool.
So there'll probably be some shirts and, like, cool, tangible, collectible Billy Baldwin merchandise soon.
Well, you'll have to check back at the website and check their Facebook. We're going to include all those links in the show notes so that you guys can follow them and find them on Bandcamp. You guys have any tours planned to support the new CD?
Not really. We're scrounging for shows in the Boston basement scene, and we're just sort of taking it easy right now. All of us have pretty hectic schedules, it seems, this coming fall. So we're probably going to work on a tour soon because we all like to travel. We all like music, obviously. It's just a matter of getting things lined up in a way that's convenient enough to compromise our schedule.
It's hard when you're trying to find something conducive for everybody involved.
Right, exactly. I mean, the more people that are in the band, and there's only 4, but the more people that are in the band, the harder it is to just sort of jump on the road.
Sure. No, that's definitely a challenge. I want to ask you a question I ask everybody.
Okay.
Growing up, what ignited your passion to say, I want to be a rock star? What was that? Was there a turning point in your life? It was something that just triggered that, goes, I got to do that?
Well, I can't answer for the other people because they're not here. But I guess for me...
you could, because that would be a lot more fun.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so Andrew saw Madonna at a chili cook-off and was like, I want to be Madonna. But he tried to sing, and he couldn't do it. And he couldn't do it. He couldn't sing. He was like, oh, I tried to sing, but then I realized I didn't want to. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't sing. So he couldn't be Madonna, and he figured the closest he could get to Madonna was to be a drummer, because Madonna's voice is so powerful like drums. So that's how Andrew got into music. Davidson merely saw a picture of Madonna and was like, oh yeah, I could be a rock star. And then here he is. He's Madonna now.
There you go.
Davidson is the Madonna of Boston. I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I wasn't aware that he had that image.
Yeah, and Graham doesn't realize that he's trying to be a rock star. He thinks that this is math. All he wanted to do in life was be a mathematician, and I think he got led astray and thought that the guitar was actually, alpha too. Yeah, so we're not telling him because we like what he's doing. So we're not going to let him in on that. I never really wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be a roller coaster designer, but I figured this was okay.
Yeah, well, the songs are doing it, so I mean, I guess you've kind of accomplished both in a way.
Yeah. Thanks. This is the closest I could get.
Is there anybody you want to thank for your career so far?
I'd certainly like to thank Madonna for everything she's given us. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you to our brothers for being famous. And I don't know, we'll probably all say thanks to our families, thanks to our friends, thanks to everyone in Boston that has a house that they throw shows in that cares enough about music to actually keep it alive. And thanks to Heath Ledger for an outstanding performance as the Joker. We miss you so much.
I love that. It's random that you said that. I was just flipping through the channels the other day, and I saw that particular movie, and I was like, man, he was so good in that. I mean, he just owned it. He just beat the fuck out of the character.
Totally.
He owns that thing.
He let it consume him.
Beautiful the way he did that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't know, to see people so dedicated to entertainment and art and that it actually takes your life, that's, I don't know. Thank you so much.
He's not known as an improv kind of guy, but the scene where he goes to blow up the hospital and the trigger doesn't go off, he ad-libs that scene. I thought that's fucking genius. I mean, he made it. He made it greater than it could have possibly ever hoped. It was an explosion. You made an explosion better. How did you do that?
Yeah, I know. It's actually magical. I read the other day that he actually carried like a book full of like newspaper clippings of like disturbing news that was happening currently, and pictures that were upsetting to look at, just so that he could stare at it for a few minutes before filming, so he could get into character. Wow. Like totally isolated himself for weeks or months or whatever it was, to just perfect the role and laugh in the mirror. Like, I don't know. I wish I had that dedication with Billy Baldwin, but we're still working on being Madonna. So before we can get to Heath Ledger, we need to be the next pop sensation.
Well, you're definitely on your way there. You've got something very unique to offer the world, and it's been a pleasure listening to it. And really, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I want to just thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Hang with me. I'll let you go so you can get back to your other passion over there.
My plants, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't want you to damage anything.
Oh, no. Actually, I've been talking at them, so they're just loving it.
Well, again, Cayman, I really do appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us. We're looking forward to seeing the rest of your material come out on this album, and, let us know when you start touring. We'll revisit that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I was watching something where they showed that Hitler escaped at the bunker and everything, and supposedly he's down in South America. He escaped to, I think it was Brazil.
Good move, Hitler. He's
still
alive.
No, he's not still alive, but he went via like submarine and had to hit Spain, and then there was like a jump off point from Spain, and he had to come all the way down. And that's how he was able to evade everybody, because he was in a submarine. But I guess he had really bad health problems, too.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just taken a Volkswagen.
He was
that would've
eating
been the
shit
thing to do.
pills. He was eating shit pills because his stomach was so messed. So the doctor prescribed him, that one famous doctor that everybody talks about, he prescribed him
Dr. Mengele?
soldier. He prescribed Hitler's soldier shit, and it came in little pellets. For real.
Hey, Angel of Death, what do you got for a stomachache?
Well, here's some poop pills.
Oh, alright, I love that stuff. Soldier poop is the best.
That's the truth. And you know why he took it? Because the enzymes from the poop made him feel better. But what Hitler and his doctor didn't know at the time, here's the funny part, is that when you poop, all of those minerals and vitamins and good stomach bugs that are in your poop, like all the things that keep your stomach in line, are at the beginning of your poop, not throughout so like the first inch. So Hitler was eating inches and inches of shit that he didn't need to eat. He was eating 8-9 inches of turd, and sometimes probably never even got to the nutrients that he needed for his belly.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking that maybe he's like, he chews up the pill and he's got like shit stuck in his teeth, like literally shit stuck in his teeth. So he's smiling. He's got poo stuck in his teeth.
He did the same as Elvis. He would have it grilled with banana and poop and toast. And he would have a banana and poop toast sandwich, but he had no idea that one little inch. Yeah, all the nutrients were in that first little inch that came out of the soldier's butt. You didn't have to eat the whole thing, dude. Hitler's the only one that could tell us what shit tastes like. Well, unless you want to count that Puerto Rican from last week. Yeah, we do not support hate on this show of any type. We'll make fun of everybody. We'll make fun of retarded kids, and when we say retarded kids, we mean Down syndrome. We don't mean we certainly do not mean
special, slow.
No, they don't mean slow.
Short bust. What are you talking about?
No.
I'm going for derogatory remarks.
Like that, or
challenged
or gifted.
These aren't kids with ADD. We're making fun of full blown retards.
Well, when does it end? First, retarded's the word because retard means to slow down.
You retard your timing on a car.
Well, retarded became a bad word. Retarded. Oh yeah, I said Mexican one time, and some lady goes, "Don't say that." I go, "It's the name of a people. It's just a bad word to you because you don't like Mexicans." Yeah,
it's a country.
Don't tell me she's trying to act all PC, and you just see right through her hate. It's like, ma'am, Mexican is not a negative term. My brother's Mexican. Yeah. But we posted a video of this cunt on our play along. And you know what? Fuck you hate people, man. There's so much shit going on in the world. We don't need you guys standing up telling us how bad somebody else is. Holy shit.
Batches. I don't have to show you any stinking batches.
Peace and love worldwide. Live life before life lives you.
Why do you need a turkey baster?
Hey, Live Nude Puppet fans, go to LiveNudePuppets.com to get your Live Nude Puppets t-shirt. We got one for $9.99. We got one for $12.99. We got double-sided, you name it. But our fans come first, the lowest prices in t-shirts, and the only t-shirt that gets you laid.
It looks like a penis.
I love that.
Hey, don't forget, right now you're going to go to Bandcamp, the link below in the show notes, and you're going to click into Billy Baldwin, and you're going to get that album for free. And if you want to give him some money, you could do that too.